Kory Mitchell here with Table Rock Fishing Intel, bringing you another knot to add to your collection of what we've been going over here the last few weeks at Table Rock Fishing Intel. So the knot that we're going to bring you today is a very simple one, a very straightforward one, but a very important one. It's called the cinch knot. And this really came onto the scene about 20 years ago when anglers started breaking off fish, and they'd come back with just one little crook at the end of their line, and what that was they were using a Palomar knot with fluorocarbon, and the fluorocarbon is so hard it would cause that to wear and then break under the pressure of setting the hook on a fish or actually trying to land the fish. So they needed a better way to do that, and what was brought to the table was needing just one piece of the line going through the eye. I know Eric has showed you multiple different types of knots to use. This one here is a very simple one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the knot overall, and then we'll do some up close shots of it as well to see how simple this knot really is and how fast it can be used on the lake. So the first thing you want to do is send your line through the eye. I'm using a jewel jig, one I just hand tied here over these terribly cold days we've been dealing with. And then what you do is you have the line over your two fingers just like this. So the tag line goes over. So your tag line's over here, then this, your line going to your rod is this way. As the bait's there hanging, you just take that, pull it over your finger, and then just spin it 7 times. Then what you do is pull the tag line back through your finger in the loop that's been made, and you pull it up. So what you have then is you start pulling the main line and the tag line together. And that will then get your knot built and in position. When you're here, one very important thing you have to do with fluorocarbons, you have to wet the line. I'm not going to wet the line here. I'm using braid, but I'm going to pull this down. An extremely strong knot. Sometimes you have to get a little tug back, pull it straight down, tightened in place, and there it is. You do your quick cut off your tag line and away you go. We'll show you the up close parts of that here just right now. So you've seen how the bait is tied, how the knot is actually tied. So we're going to show this to you up close so you can see. So you're going to send the line through the eye of the bait. Again, this is one time. One time the line actually goes through the eye. Then what you do is you have, this is what you then have hanging. You have your tag line that comes up right here. Your bait hangs right here. So you take this tag line and wrap it around your finger, and then you bring it through the bait across, and then all you have to do is wrap it around, and you do that 7 times. Once you do that, you come back through the loop that you created around your finger, and you pull through, and you hold it right there. Then you pull both ends tight, and it starts to cinch up. And there's the knot. That's the knot sitting there ready to go. And then this is where you would have to wet from the knot down to the eye of the bait. You would have to then wet that, and then you pull it tight, you cinch it right on through, and there it sits right at the end. And as you look to bring that final cinch down, boom, and then it will cinch it down, and your line will usually do exactly what this one did. It will just kind of kick out to the side and hold position. I only did it 4 times just in showing this one, but you go around 7 times. Make sure then you cut the tag line. Again, this is an extremely simple and extremely fast knot. Being braid, of course, my snips don't want to cut. There we go. But you can also see it's also a very small knot. This is a very, very small knot that you would have on the end of this, especially using fluorocarbon, especially using this jewel jig that I have, 10-pound tested to be a very small knot, but it's a very strong knot and a very secure knot. Also very fast, very quick to be able to complete, especially in, when you're fishing and don't want to waste a lot of time. So that's the simple, quick way to do a knot that is very strong, very secure, and very, very good with fluorocarbon line. This is Kory Mitchell with Table Rock Fishing Intel, bringing you another tip to help you catch more fish on Table Rock Lake.